How's it going, everybody? Taking a hike with a friend of mine today. Just looking for evidence and seeing what we can find. Overcast day, and we're up here in the high elevation where it should be some cool stuff. Yeah, that's a car. We're just off the highway in the national forest. Follow back up here and let you know what we find. Alright, this one looks kind of suspicious, the way it's just bent like that. You know, hard to say if it could be human made, but look how extreme it's bent. Precision of having it bent on this side and just not snapped on this side. I don't know how that was achieved. That's beautiful, but and then to boot, there's also
what's out there back here?
a little bit right here, and then like this guy's upside down, placed against a tree. So we're gonna keep going. I think there's a road right up here, service road. There's a fire tower up here, and I'm not sure if this road's for the electrical lines up here or otherwise, but I mean, there is human activity around, but I don't know who's doing stuff like this, so we'll keep walking. See you up there. What? Yeah, that'll make a good picture right there. All right, see you guys up trail. All right, guys, just another quick one. I think it's all part of the same conglomerate because like all these sticks are touching. Callie, you know what I'm talking about. Pine cone on there. All these are running together and part of this whole asterisk. So what energy does that hold? So cool. All right. Looks like I found some bones. Ribs, spine, hips. Got some vertebrae in the two jaws right here. The way that the bacteria or mushrooms or whatever fungus is just growing, and that's the life of the forest right there. I don't know if the stick break is exemplifying this or not. That's kind of cool. All right, take a picture of this. All right, looks like we got a little X right here, and it is pretty little. It's kind of thin sticks, but I just wondered if that could have been a heel print right there. I don't know, but this one in the tree is kind of cool too. Double leaner stuck in the crook. So anyway, you guys, you know, more evidence as we proceed up the trail. Try to find more cool stuff. Look at these two guys. This one's been snapped and placed up here. Blatant break, you know. And then this guy too. It's connected by the bark still, but it comes from underneath here, so it was straight out and then snap and placed vertically. But pretty cool. Check out this one. It was broken from right here, but you can tell it's recent. And in these trees, they don't just break down. I mean, they get petrified. They get petrified vertically, but if nobody snaps them off. This wood's nice and tough. It's not rotten. It's, you know, it would still burn. You could friggin' get the sawdust off that and carve it down. It'd still be kind of hard down there. It's not just gonna snap off. But I was thinking, okay, it walked down here, so look, you can almost see where it took a step. Probably maybe right here where this indentation is, and then possibly from here took another step over this log right here, as I gotta take 4 or 5 steps to get there, and then maybe made that indentation there, and then proceeded on down this hillside. But
And then another snap going down there. Yeah.
no, but Jesus, there's so much to see. I'm sure the camera's picking it up. Yeah, to the right there. You know, even like,
And then right here.
I've seen these studies, Mike, with the chimp's brain. I saw that one on the right, where like they can recognize things even if you just give them a glimpse. So maybe this is like a language to Sasquatch, and that it knows all this stuff is here, and every time it sees something new, it indicates to it that, okay, something changed or something came through here, or who really knows. But kind of cool. X up there, and just a neat area. I see that one that snapped over there. It's a big snap, man. The wind didn't just take that out. This one here propped between the 2 trees. You know, classic. Little Sasquatch playground here, probably.
And that bent son of a bitch.
Makes you wonder, dude. Climbing those and friggin' leaning on them and hanging all the way down with their weight. You know what I mean? Or I mean, who knows? There's videos of like little ones in trees and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's really, I'm serious. Like they just get caught in the background by accident, you know? Somebody's home video. Looks like a dead bird here from whatever got it. Could be bobcat, could be Sasquatch, could be a who knows what fox. Don't know what ate that little guy. It doesn't look like it was a big bird. I don't know what it was though. Not 100% sure. It's starting to rain, but there's a little disturbance right here. Just kind of thought it might be significant. Freshly broken stick right here. You know, who knows? They could be sitting here looking, staring downhill, waiting for 2 doofuses to come up the hill. You just never know. But beautiful scenery out here. I don't know if this is a dog park or what. I just found a couple structures though. I'm eating something, pardon me. We were on the way out of here, and I saw that. Looked like a trailhead here, so I'm like, oh, let's just go see what this is. All right, this one's looks like a marker. Maybe humans did it, maybe not, but you know, classic friggin' rock over stick. So keep looking. I keep finding these rocks that are upside down. There was another one before the last clip I filmed. This one I flipped it over and there's an ant colony underneath. But I mean, something recently flipped it over, because that lichen's not gonna last long upside down like that. I guess we can go ahead and tilt it and put it back. Sorry for any ants that I crushed. Hilarious. Mike was standing on this one. There's the ant was. He was standing on this as I'm filming it. He walked and I said, hey, there's another one. And there's a piece of rose quartz. It's also upside down. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think they could push this over.
You think they can?
I mean, this is right next to where over here, there's 2 trees crossing the trail, like, don't go. And then that's a pretty damn fresh snap. Oh, it's a green tree. You know what I mean, Mike? That's a green tree, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, dude. This whole friggin' thing.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's... Here's a stick lean.
It doesn't look like lightning got it, right?
No, that's... I think that's
The only
brute
thing is
strength.
this year, so.
That's brute strength. Huh, pretty cool. Look at this stone stack I just found here. Just seems kind of odd. Unnatural. Really cool though. I don't know what it means. What it could mean, but not large. But really unique. Okay guys, check this one out. This log is here, placed down from wherever, but it's holding down this snapped aspen tree here, as well as this branch coming off of this aspen tree. They're both stuck under this log, which means that this log is probably handled by Sasquatch. And then right here, you've got this guy bent down on top of him, holding that down. So, little subtle signs, but super cool nevertheless. What do you guys think about this split of this tree? Could that have been caused by a deer or an elk rubbing? Or does this look like a two-hand job? I think that looks like two hands were necessary. And then I saw that because I saw this stick in the tree here. Something ate something hairy here. Not sure what that is from. Check it out, you guys. Sasquatch is out here in the national forest getting stoned off of marijuana. I just found a bunch of it. I normally wouldn't incorporate this into my video if it weren't part of my investigation. But it appears that somebody has decided to dump their marijuana plants up here in the national forest. So, Sasquatch at least has access, with or without a medical card. But a bunch of chunky buds that were just sitting here, and some plants and stuff. So, kind of cool. All right, everybody. Catch you down the road later. All right, guys, the whole backstory to this is right where I had parked yesterday to go hiking, and I had saw the stuff, but I thought it was like garden waste and just landscapers. And there was one of these lighter colored branches hung in the tree, and I walked over here and I noticed that it's not here anymore, and I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm like, oh, more landscapers came and dumped their stuff, because I used to do landscaping. You get stuck with a bunch of like dead shit sometimes, and I'm just like, God, these guys aren't good. They must have not irrigated or something. All these plants died, and then it starts coming together. Oh, maybe Sasquatch, you know, or I mean, maybe the people came and dumped these weed plants. But I want to show you this twist in the plant down here. It looks really cool, and there's this plant, and it's twisted. See that? It's completely twisted up. There's some bud on it, so it doesn't look like anything got munched off of it. Maybe Sasquatch plucked that little nugget off and gave it a sniff. That'd be pretty cool. But I think this is a Sasquatch twisted marijuana branch right here, and I'm not exaggerating. This is totally cool to me. There might be some more down here, because there is that down there. I'll let you know if anything comes and looks special, but this one in particular kind of strikes me as unusual, so I wanted to document it here and let you all know what I found. I don't know, I don't think this is natural. This arch, there's two trees, one leaning on another, but looks really pretty in the picture I just took. That one snapped out and bent over the pine, and then this other one's picked up, put on there. Probably our friends out here playing, doing what they do. Whatever the reason, I don't know what energy they're getting off of these trees. It's cool to think about the Sasquatch out here though, doing what they do. Look at these down here. This one's cool in itself, but it's old. But these all bent down. Look at that. Wonder what that does for them. I just made this myself with some debris that I collected along the roadside behind me. It goes up here and the highway goes along here. There were these trees up here, this one included, and I just thought this would be a cool little spot. Maybe a little hangout for the Squatch. The old bone. A few more. Okay. I'm not joking, I can feel that this is their area. I don't know if they're right here right now. Look at this. Okay, see this like little artwork here? All propped up. It's an old one, right? Look at this. Pile of bones right here. I'm gonna get a couple of pictures. Okay, I'm in the same spot. There's another kill right here. There must be a spring, or the runoff is coming down here, it's making it all wet. But that looks like, I don't know, I guess that's natural. Kind of like a twisted arrangement to me. Like something twisted that on purpose. Got a low battery. Be back with you. Look at right here. Piece of plywood. And then a couple of propped up square sticks. And this guy cutting down the hill, but Callie knows Bigfoot likes plywood. I don't know why. Looks like an old door. So this is pretty cool. Getting kind of deep into it here. I want to go farther. As I've stated, I don't know where my hiking partner is. And he's no longer replying to my yells. But I don't want to turn around. Because I'm finally where I want to be. I mean, if you're going to have a real chance of seeing one or having an interaction, you have to come back here in places like this where nobody goes. You find beer cans from the friggin' 80s back here. There's many, many days and weeks and months in between times when a human is going to venture into this area. That is a guarantee. There's a fresh break here. I mean, I'm prepared to run out of here full speed, just so you know right now. Like, I'm getting way too far from my comfort from my hiking partner, but that's ripped out. And then we've got some sticks up here. I was just walking across the mountain. It was super easy. And it was getting progressively better. Probably with birds. Thought I heard some kind of talking over there, but I don't know. Okay. Alright, well, I better start heading back before I get into trouble here. Okay, I'm working on an almost dead battery, so I'll catch you guys on the next trip. Thanks for coming in the woods with me. It's been a blessing. And saw this bone right here. And another bone here. And landed on that note. See you later.